Hi there, welcome to Don's Workshop. This is my review of the LEGO Transformers Bumblebee. So here is Bumblebee, built and transformed into his robot mode. You actually build him as car mode, so I transformed him after to see what that's like. Anyway, I did find that the transformation of Bumblebee is a little bit more complicated, I think, than Optimus was, but it's good. I think this is a pretty faithful reproduction. I think that looks pretty spot on for Bumblebee. There is some nice details on here, like of course they have the printed face here, and they're using some axe pieces here up here for his, I don't know, horns or whatever you want to refer to those as. Of course there's these new tiles as well. As I was going through the build, of course I did it with the iPad, but in the book there's a number of things that were pointed out. One of the things is there's a new flex joint element that was created for the set. The element allows the torso of Bumblebee model to fold and connect to his legs when converting to vehicle mode. And that is this piece back here. So there's this piece. There's two of them, you connect them together. So that's a new piece, and that helps it, when he folds, he can fold right over, and it's able to have him pull back a little bit as well, so that the front sits against his legs there. So that's kind of like the piece that connects his legs to his torso. We also have just the new tile up here. A new 2x4 decorated black tile has the mechanical details reminiscent of the Transformers 1984 cartoon. So that is just these two tiles here. So those are pretty, just nice little detail there. We also have the new 2x2 decorated yellow tile, like I mentioned, with the iconic Autobot insignia denoting the allegiance during the war against the evil Decepticons. The arm piece. Now there's a piece right in here for the arm, and that piece was used for the arm build, was first developed to be used in the LEGO Optimus Prime set. So they're using the same arm piece that goes in there for the set. So that's the rotating piece that's right in there. The head horns of the Bumblebee model are LEGO Viking axe elements in a new color, so they're in yellow. So those are those axe heads. The Bumblebee model comes with two alternate license plates: Bumble 84 as a reference to the 1984 cartoon, and Goldbug, reference to his Goldbug rebuild in the story. So there's that license plate is back there. The bumper stickers are there to show the street smart attitude of Bumblebee. He has I Heart Cybertron, his home planet, and Rollout, the signature catchphrase of Optimus Prime. The O in Roll has a detail reminiscent of the original Bumblebee toy. So that's that's these two back here. So we got these two pieces back there. That's the I Heart Cybertron, and then we have the Rollout sticker there as well. And then finally, the new decorated 2x2 yellow tile has an iconic Autobot insignia. In the cartoon, the logo is sometimes seen on the hood when Bumblebee is in vehicle mode. So you got one on his chest here and then one down here as well. So that's, and you can swap them out with, they give you extra yellow tiles. And during the build, it was confusing the instructions on this tile, and they just kind of have this on the bottom with an arrow, and it doesn't really connect. So we have the plaque. Hidden behind the plaque, there's a little bumblebee, or a little bee. So they do have it in the instructions to have a little bee right there in the plaque, and that's what I did. Well, there's actually an extra one, so there's two back there, and I actually stuck the extra tire back here as well. So that's like all the stuff, all the details that like the book pointed out that they're not including in the iPad or the online instructions, which is unfortunate because they used to include those in the previous version of the app. So they've made some changes and they've done more with the interactivity of the app. So that's Unfortunately, they haven't included those little details in the app yet. Anyway, so I'm going to transform him back into the car here. So let's do that. So the gun has actually got a little clip. His bot that you can clip onto the bottom of his that bar that's holding his thumb. So that's what I did there. Although it just the clip totally came out. Okay, so let's try to get this transformed. Move this piece out. This is the windshield back here. Oh, that just came right off. That's not great. Mirrors will see that. And his head doesn't need to actually move. It just stays in there. It just turns back and forth. I'm going to, we got to open up this back part. These all, that folds up. That folds up. And those fold out. And then you can rotate those back together to form the front of the car. And then just fold these pieces back down. This goes like that, and that should. So that the front is a little bit tricky to get it to go together properly, but that's okay. And then then they just clip together. So the front clips together like that. Now we can get that folded over, I think. Let's get his arms put into this mode, like so. And fold those back. Okay, so this is supposed to fold all the way around. It is supposed to fold all the way around like that, and then come back around and go in like that. Rotate this back down, and that's going to be there as well. There we go. And they clip back together. Now everything's back together. And that's there. Those pieces are all there. The back is closed. I can put the license plate back on. And now just the windshield just folds back out. And you can pop it on top here and get the mirrors out. And then that's together. And then the wheels roll nicely. So that is transforming Bumblebee from robot into the car. As you can see, it's a bit tricky to get him to transform. Put him back into robot mode. That means taking this off and then popping open these doors. I should can't flip those down. Should be able to flip those down, but, and then you just have to take that off. Okay. And then like before, that can come up and then that can roll out. Let's rotate the arms down and then just get those out of the way. And then rotate everything back around, because he rotated a little further back, so the front will sit where it's supposed to sit down there. And then that pretty much leaves the arms out. And then you just have to rotate those and put that down. So that folds down and that rotates this way. There we go. Got the arms out. The back's just supposed to sit like that, and then you're supposed to fold the two pieces of the bumper in. Oh, that is something that happened last time too. Just those two clips aren't super strong for holding that back part on, and then I kind of think the front here, you just got to pop these two open, and then you can take them apart and rotate them, or fold that down, I guess, and then rotate them into place. This hood part is a tricky part to get open far enough for you to, yeah. So there we go, that, and then you fold that on the back, and then that goes back, and then same thing for this side. Try to pop those open, get that open like that, without it getting caught on the front part there. And then just fold that down, fold those in, and then separate a little bit, and he's back into robot mode. And then this is supposed to, the whole thing is it's got little trans orange pieces there to kind of be his jet pack, I guess. And then you put that, supposed to fold those down, and then you're supposed to hook that up down here. I could probably hook it up maybe with the other pieces here. And there you go. And this just doesn't really, just sits there. So there it is. You don't even have to move his head. Finally, just in comparison, we got Optimus here. So he's here, and it would be about what you would think the size should be for them. They're I think in relatively good scale for what they were in the show. Maybe Bumblebee was a bit smaller. I thought the Bumblebee build wasn't a very good build. I think it is for the size of the car and how complex the transformation is, that's pretty effective. It's really impressive how they got the transformation to work within the confined space of Bumblebee. You don't have like the kind of wide open area that you get with Optimus on the legs especially. And also his jetpack is integrated into his build versus Optimus's jetpack doesn't have really anywhere to go. I think they are excellent. I can't wait to see what they do next. I've heard Soundwave is apparently next. That'll be interesting if they actually try to do the tapes, if he will come with a Rumble or a Ravage. But we'll see, I guess, because that would be actually pretty impressive if they could make Soundwave, the Rumble and Ravage actually fit into Soundwave like the actual the original toys did. If you like this review and would like to see more, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and take it easy.